My name is Rockstarjoehang, but you can call me Rockstar for short. I'm just checking in on you. I tried to film yesterday, but the music was just way too loud, so I couldn't do it. The end of the month is fastly approaching, and how many of you already fell off the wagon? If you've fallen off your routine, let's fix that. The reason why you've fallen off your routine is because you didn't have a routine to begin with. This is one of the things I'd be talking about putting your shit away. Before I work out, I have to clean up after people's mess, which is unfortunate. Let's talk about controlling the things that you can control. Come on, man. Let's get back at putting in the work. Make sure throughout the week, throughout the month, you have a schedule, you have an organizer. You gotta put the things that are important to you first. So for me, it's the gym. So every morning, I wake up at a certain time. I eat a specific thing. I go to the gym for a certain amount of time. That's how I start my day, and then everything else will fall in line. That's all right. All right, guys. Let me get some abs in while I talk to you guys. When I make this video, I'm just documenting my journey. Something that I say might rub you off the wrong way, but just know it's coming from a good place. I'm not here to make videos to hurt anybody, to, challenge your belief system. Routine is very important. You guys know this since we were born. Your mom would feed you at a certain time. She would change you at a certain time. And then when we went to school, we would wake up at a certain time. We would have PE at a certain time. We would have lunch at a certain time, and we would go home at a certain time. So all our life, we are programmed to have routines. Those of you who don't know what this is, and you're probably wondering, it's called an udang. The Balinese, if you've been to Bali, they will wear this head dressing. It's part of their, how would you say, their traditional clothing. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your religion. You're entitled to your belief. And I'm not gonna push my belief on you. So when I do that, we're not gonna have problems. But when I'm making these videos and you put yourself out there, it's easy for people to write comments and try to troll me. But I just want to tell you something. Like, stuff like that, it doesn't bother me. And when you want to enter the temple, you would have to wear a white one with a white shirt and a sarong. So that's one thing I love about traveling. When you travel, you just get to learn so much about different cultures out there. From our adolescence to adulthood, routines become such a major role in our life. So if you pick the wrong routines and then you wonder why later in life things don't go your way, it's because your routines suck. The reason for why you're doing things suck. So it's very important to make sure we align ourselves with our goals. Our short-term goals need to align with our long-term goals, because if they don't, then you're just wasting time. And we know time seems to just come by so fast every year. I respect people's space, so I don't want to put the camera up and then people have to worry about my space, and that's just not being, respectful. That's why it's hard for me to, as much as I want to do, I want to show you bench and arms and everything. It's just so hard because that part of the gym is just full of people. When I first went to Bali, one of our hosts had one of these on. I'm like, I want one. It looks so cool. Number one, since I have long hair, it actually keeps my hair from going to my mouth. That's the one bad thing about having long hair. And it looks pretty cool. When I'm creating and I'm putting it out there on the internet for everyone to see, I'm gonna get those kind of comments, People gonna, compare themselves to me, and they'll probably see some of my work and they're like, oh, he's not even lifting heavy. Who cares how much I lift? Honestly, there's a lot of people here that are much stronger than me, and they're bigger than me, and they lift more than me. in America, you know, it just feels all weird when you wear something that's different that no one ever seen. But, you know, we're all different, so who cares what people think? When you're filming, you want to pick your areas, you know? And I got these 3 angles down where I know it's just me. I'm not gonna bother nobody. So that's very important. And if you're gonna come at me like, oh, I'm better than you because I'm stronger than you, who cares? I don't even care. Life is more important than how much you lift. For me, it's I come in for my mental. And another thing that's very important to me is, I want to share with you guys, is show up and be ready to work. So when I come to the gym, I make sure I always have my gloves, I make sure I have my compressions on, and it's part of my identity, it's part of my uniform. Because if I show up here, and this is just my opinion, with cut up sweats, cut up shirt, it's almost like I don't care. And the gym should not be a place where you just show up like you don't care. So I try to show up at my best. You do you. I'm just a guy on the internet, just documenting my journey. And like I said, if I said something that offends you, then that's on you, man. Like, it shouldn't offend you because you have your goals, you have your purpose, and I'm not trying to put my philosophy on you. I like how it looks. I think it's super cool, so pay no attention, my friends. Pay no attention. I'm just trying to share my journey. So don't you guys forget that, okay? So when you reach out and you write some BS things in the message and I don't reply, it's because I don't have time for that kind of energy. Every day when I was making like a wardrobe, I guess you would call it, like a closet full of gym clothes, they're kind of expensive in the beginning, you know? You get all these, like, I like the compressions, I like the shorts, I like the top compressions. They're all expensive, but little by little I was able to accumulate a bunch of them, and now I have a whole closet full. The gym is one of my main routines that I'm never gonna let go because my health is everything to me. All I care about is that you come and put in the work. And if you wanna be that big ass dude that wants to lift a lot of weights and push a lot of weights around, cool. Because we need people like you. Because, you know, when I need help moving a fridge, I'm gonna come to you. You can't show up to work looking like you don't care, because if you don't care, then you're sending that negative energy to the universe that you don't care. And when you come to the gym, people can feel it, and when you're rocking around, people can feel it. I always want to look good, I always want to feel good, I always want to be ready for anything that life throws at me. Make sure you have a good routine, come to do the work every day. Life is too short to take things personally, especially in this country, America. Everybody has something to say, always has something to say. Because when I do a good, positive video, I get no comments. But when I do a video that, you know, goes against your belief, you can't wait to come tell me what's up. That energy thing that I always talk about is real. It's real. When you feel good, you send off this energy and people can feel it. So when you're having a good day, it just shows. It shows from the inside out. Just show up, send out the good energy, be the good energy, because we need more of that. The hating stuff is everywhere around us, and when you go to the gym, I don't have to tell you guys this, you just release so much good dopamine, and that kind of dopamine is because you put in the work. And I always talk about this in this channel, put in the work. I think we need more people that, you know, want to send that good energy out, because that's more important. A lot of us want things, but we talk about it, we fantasize it, we manifest it, but none of those matter unless you show up and do the work. Then it just becomes talk, and nobody wants to hear talk. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already, and those of you who have subscribed and been with me this long, man, I truly appreciate you, man. It's the reason why I do these videos, you know. I love creating, and it makes me happy. So take care, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.